Test.
Testing. 1, 2. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Nothing? No?
Coming through, man. Cam. It should be coming through. It's coming through OBS. That should have worked. Is it super quiet? Or is it just couldn't hear anything? I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah, I got one more chair coming.
All I got is a voice audio. I don't know where else to check it. Oh, it's sitting in a brown suit. My brown suit. Capture audio only, right? That's what it says.
Welcome to Beames Fieldhouse. Y'all happy to be here today? My name is Tim Baldwin. One of the greatest honors of my life is to be the president of Murray State College. I'm proud to welcome you to our beautiful Tishomingo campus to celebrate one of the many renovation projects we have going right now on campus. This field house was built in 1951, and just like 1951, we still don't have air conditioning. Or did you notice that? Did anybody notice that today? Yeah? It was later named after A.W. Bodart Beames, a 38-year Murray State employee who played his first Murray State football game as a student in 1923. He retired from the college the year after the football program ended in 1967. He was known on campus as Mr. Football. He leaves an incredible legacy for us to build upon. And I'm fond of saying that we stand on the shoulders of giants. He was certainly one of those giants. Today is exciting for us because it's show and tell. We've got all these projects. Don't we chair slow? We've got all these projects across campus, and we're so excited to start to see things come out of the ground, and we're starting to see things actually get done for all of our athletes so we can create the best student experience possible. In the last year, we've broken ground on 6 major projects across campus. There are some people that I would like to thank as we go forward. I'll introduce them in just a second, but we have a couple of speakers that I'll introduce momentarily. I'd like to start with some of the best people I know. They're my bosses, so particularly the athletes, if you guys can cheer a lot when I introduce these people, that would actually help me out a great deal. They guide us with their time, their talents, their unique perspective. They lead us, they govern us, they encourage us, and they affirm us. They are the reason we are so successful and that we're currently in the growth pattern we're in at Murray State College. If you'll please help me welcome the Murray State College Board of Regents. The chair of our board is here with us today. She'll be sharing remarks in just a second, but Regent Adisha Chapman is with us here today. The longest serving board member in the history of Murray State College is with us here today. Regent Alan Benson is here with us today. The spirit, the heart, the soul, and our mascot for the board, Miss Susie Brewster, is here with us today. The newest member of our board, and I'm pretty sure in the 115-year history, maybe the tallest member of our board, Clay McCall is with us here today. This is one of those crowds, and I mean this for the students as well, where everybody in this room is important, but we have a few dignitaries that don't always visit campus. The first one that I would like to introduce is Caleb Cochran. He is the field director for Senator Mullen's office. Mark Wayne Mullins, where are you, Caleb? There he is. Departing from the script for just a second, Mark Wayne Mullins has been a blessing to Murray State ever since he came to Congress and certainly since he's been in the Senate. He's been instrumental in helping us secure funding that is vital for solving the nursing shortage in southern Oklahoma. Caleb, we're glad you're here. Please give our best to Senator Mark Wayne. Thank you so much. Our next great is with us here today, just in time. We're glad she's here. Morgan Boyles is with us here today. We have a couple of distinguished alumni, and I love coming to basketball games because we seem to run into more alumni at basketball games than anywhere else. But the one who, it doesn't matter where I am or how many things I go to, he acts like he's never seen me and never met me before. Will you please help me welcome Jerry Lawley up in the back. Another one of our alumni members and Hall of Fame members is Albie Nelson. Albie, where did you get to? There he is. I would be remiss if I didn't thank everybody in the Murray State family for all they do, from our award-winning faculty to our hardworking maintenance and custodial staff. All of the campus leaders from every department, from every walk of life on campus. My cabinet is here, and they are the reason we are successful. Vice President Becky Henthorn, Vice President Justin Kellum, Vice President Ginger Coughlin, Assistant Vice President Jordan Frazier, the newest Assistant Vice President Quentin Jones, our PIO Robin Peterson, as well as really the people who do all the work, Helen Thomas, Whitney Graham, and Jessica Lawley. Will you please help me thank them for everything they do for us? Where the rubber meets the road, where the great programs happen, where the teaching begins, and lives are changed is with our deans. Our Dean of Health and Sciences is Dan Moore. Our Dean of Arts, Education, and Social Sciences is Susan Yeager. Malika Horton is our Dean of Nursing. Nursing. That's the way you say it in Southern Oklahoma, right? Brian Coughlin is our Dean of Agriculture, Business, and Occupational Therapy. Amy McCain is with us here today as the Dean of our online college. And Mr. Tracy Hickman, the Dean of Learning and Student Services, is with us. They're the ones who put everything we decide into action. Will you please help me welcome them today? Thank you for our leaders. Thank you for your leadership and everything you do for our students. Our IT department and facilities team always do an excellent job. Like, an hour before the event when we move it inside to the gym. And then when the president walks in 10 minutes before the event is supposed to start and the power in the building goes off. Our facilities people and our IT people got everything reset and set up. What do you think about giving them a round of applause? There's a very important group that supports our college, and that's the Murray State College Foundation. They support us in a variety of ways. They support us financially, they support us in the community, but more than anything, they represent the Murray Nation in a way that makes all of us proud. Our chair, Larry Sloan, is with us here today, along with his wife. Our vice chair, Dakota Cole, is with us here today. Dakota, you mind it every night. We have two very important members. Eric Chapman is with us here today. And Clint Hardison is with us here today, all the way over from Arizona. It's been said that it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a whole city to teach some college students. We wouldn't be able to do it without our city leadership. I'm really proud of these first two people because they serve on the city council. They're excellent family leaders, and they're also part of my executive team. The vice mayor is Justin Kellum, and council member Jordan Frazier is with us. Can you give them a round of applause? Just a side note about Jordan. Jordan is the one that put everything together today. Jordan is the one that almost had a heart attack when the power went out a few minutes ago. Jordan is the one that made the decision to move in everything. She carries a lot of water and does a lot of great things for our college. We are proud of you, and we're really proud that she's going to be a mom in April for the second time. How about one more time for Jordan? The newest member of the city leadership is our city manager, Bryce Jones, comes to us from New Mexico. Bryce, just raise your hand so everybody can thank you for being here today. Well, we got a few more people to thank. The Johnson County Chamber Director, Jesse Jackson, is with us, and her chair, Scott Hutchings. They do a great job for everybody in Johnson County. Can you help me welcome welcome them today. You know, we've already recognized this man, but Larry Sloan is the owner of RFD Construction. He's the one that's doing all the projects on campus. He's been the person who's built most of the modern and contemporary things on this campus. We appreciate the partnership with RFD Construction and continuing that partnership. Yeah, how about one more round of applause for Larry Sloan? All right, is there anybody that I have not introduced? Just raise your hand. I'd be happy to do that. Tom Loki from the Johnson County Sentinel is with us here today. Beames Fieldhouse is a historic building on this campus. This phase of renovation alone represents $1 million investment in this important facility. You see, we did some cosmetic things inside and added a new lobby and a concession area. You guys are going to want to check that out because there's food and there's air conditioning in the lobby, so I'd really encourage you to do that, as well as the hospitality room, and I know our training room is something that everybody's pretty excited about. One of the most important pieces is the new entry. There are more people who come into this gym from the community than any other building on campus. As a matter of fact, when we did the traffic study, there are more people that come in and out of this building than any 3 buildings we have on campus combined. So this is the front door. This is the place where we make relationships. This is the place that contributes to the excitement and the reputation of our campus. This fall, not soon enough, but I'm told in December we will add HVAC, which means air conditioning to this building, and that system will create more accessibility for all year round. What I know is that Southern Oklahoma loves its basketball. From our preseason ranked #2 men's and women's team, both the coaches are over here, #2 in the nation ranked starting the season. How about our basketball program? It's been a priority of the board to give it new life, and I think you'll be proud of what we've accomplished in this first phase. Phase 2 is on the boards all around as you take your tour today, and you'll see that that's locker rooms, a film room, and really things to help enrich and expand the experience for our athletes. Phase 3 will begin planning in the fall, and that will be to knock out the top part of that wall, create storage on the bottom, and suites across the top for our corporate partners. We believe that we don't compare ourselves just to the people that we compete against on the court. We're in an arms race with everybody across America. The better our facilities, the better the experiences for our students. The better the experiences for our students, the better the enrollment is. And the more the enrollment is, the more I can compensate and thank and really treat our people the way they believe they need to be treated. I believe that no matter what we do, we have the best faculty, staff, and students in the United States of America. Everything we do is to make their experience better. On behalf of the Board of Regents and myself as the president, how about a round of applause for all of the faculty and staff? This project is representative of the broader investments being made all over athletics, really across campus. I'd encourage you, if you haven't been on campus for a while, to drive around campus today and look at all of our projects. From the new hotel, to gunsmithing, to the student union, to what we refer to as the ball barn, but that's an indoor training facility for baseball, softball, and soccer, to new parking lots, to all kinds of renovations in the library, the academic resource center, those sorts of things. You see, when you're growing, that's the time to invest. When you're growing, that's the time to build your momentum. When you're growing, that's the time to invite everybody to come into your house and make it better. That's what we've done here at Murray State College. So while we are here to celebrate what's been accomplished in this building so far, there is still more to come. It's work that we love because our job is to provide the best possible experience for our students and for our communities. I'm excited about the next chapter for Murray State College. At this point, I'm excited to introduce a lady who's been instrumental in creating the vision that has brought about many of the positive changes that you see on campus here today. She is the chair of the Board of Regents, a wonderful person, a good boss. She has a passion for college and its students. She has a passion for Southern Oklahoma. She was appointed to the Murray State College Board of Regents originally in 2012 by Governor Fallon, and again in 2019 by Governor Kevin Stitt. She has a bachelor's degree in letters from the University of Oklahoma. She's part of a multi-generational ranching family. She's retired as the GED instructor for the Ardmore Family Literacy Program. She co-owns an oil consulting company called Concentric Consultants, LLC, with her father and volunteers as the part-time Plainview track and field assistant long jump coach. This is a busy lady. She and her husband Scott have 2 children, Quincy and Lila. Their family are members of the First Methodist Church in Ardmore. What I know is that she makes me a better leader. She makes me want to do the best I can for everybody we serve, because I know that that's what she's doing each and every day. Please help me welcome to the podium the chair of our Board of Regents, Alicia Jack.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the completion of Phase 1 renovations of the Beames Fieldhouse. It is my honor to serve as chair of the Murray State Board of Regents with the ability to make decisions that ultimately lead to these types of improvements for our college. As one of the most frequented facilities, especially for external stakeholders, it is important that we make Beames Fieldhouse an excellent front door to the rest of this beautiful campus. This renovation is about more than a new entry, sheetrock and paint, but it is part of our larger strategy to give students reasons to choose Murray State College. This facility avails us to hundreds of students who live and take courses on this campus, thousands of community members who love to watch basketball, and hundreds of youth who participate in summer camps and tournaments throughout the year. Beames Fieldhouse represents something for our students and communities alike, a resource for those in need. I'm especially grateful for the work of President Walton, but also to so many faculty and staff across the campus who provide a welcoming environment for all who enter this campus. Finally, on behalf of the Murray State Board of Regents, I wish to express thanks and a great rest of the semester to all the students present. You make this work worth doing, and we are proud to serve you. Thank you for making Murray State your home as you begin your higher education journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Regent Chapman. Our final speaker for the day is someone new to Tishomingo, but comes to us with a lot of excellent experience. Brandon Bowling comes to Murray State College from Jessup University, where he spent the last 8 years in Rockland, California. I asked Brandon, why would you move from California? His response was perfect. He goes, have you been to California? Brandon, we're glad you're here. Bowling earned his degrees in sports management, including a bachelor's degree from Iowa University and a master's degree from the United States Sports Academy in Alabama. He was hired in July because of his leadership qualities, his energy, and his ability to cultivate relationships. He has all the right moves to take Murray State athletics to the next level. Please help me welcome to the podium Athletic Director Brandon Bowling.
All right, well, scripted, just be honest. Normally I do this off the cuff, but this is fantastic. And first I want to thank Jordan for writing the script for me. But it's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to be the newest member of the Aggie family. You know, a lot of things happen when you make decisions to take jobs and make moves across the country and relocate your family. But when I had the opportunity to come to this campus and visit Murray State College, I saw innovation. I saw intentionality. And what I got to meet were a bunch of people weaving fabric together to do something very, very, very special. And it was intoxicating when I had the opportunity to be offered the opportunity to be the athletic director at this college. To be able to see the amount of people that this institution impacts, not just here in Tishomingo, but regionally, is impactful for someone in my position who is going to be an athletic director and has the opportunity to be the athletic director here. To look out and see the nursing program supporting Murray State athletics in this type of environment, to see all of our head coaches show up, to see the NJCAA coaches, but also the non-NJCAA coaches in their programs, be part of an environment really shows the total commitment to the institution as a whole. And in many campuses across America, it's just not that way with athletics. It can be very siloed. And this is super, super special. I have an unbelievably dedicated staff of coaches, and I have a tremendously dedicated group of student athletes. What these people do for this region and community is impactful, and it's super special individually for me to be a part of. So with that, I want to thank our regents, I want to thank our staff, I want to thank all of the head coaches, assistant coaches, our athletic training staff for being here today and making this a priority for not only Murray State College, but for the region. Thank you.
One more time for Adisha Chapman and Brandon Bowling. Can they do a good job today? Thank you for enduring the stuffy gym and the hot temperatures. We have our refreshments just outside. I think that's all that's really left for us to do today is to cut the ribbon. So we can start the basketball season, so we can continue with one of the best academic years in the history of Murray State College, but ultimately, so we can realize that life is more about momentum than it is about motivation. And what we're here doing today is building upon that motivation. Today, we're celebrating basketball in the gym. Very soon, we'll celebrate hospitality. Then after that, we'll celebrate another one, and another one, and another one. All boats rise in these environments, and what that means to me as the president is I get to be at the helm during a time when we make history in positive ways. That's what you did for us here today. Thank you for being here. We'll get everybody to move to the front door. We're going to cut a ribbon. We're going to let you guys get all the refreshments. Thank you again.